What's up, everybody? Welcome to Audio Oddity. I'm your host, Rocky, here back again with BDC. What's up, man?
What up,
My
man?
man,
On a
man, look,
special,
hold up,
special
hold
episode.
up. Let's get this out the way right now. My man rocking the PlayStation hat right now. I just want you to know that Audio Oddity Podcast is not partial to one system or another. Now, when it comes to their host, they might be. The host might be partial, but I'm just saying the entity of the podcast as a whole, we just cover video games. Look like we just giving PlayStation free advertisement, Just saying. Just saying.
And you know what? And I'm gonna just say
Mhm.
on this little corner right here, I see the Xbox a little bit.
Man,
Look like you
look,
advertising the
look,
Xbox a
look,
little
man, that's
bit.
different. That's different. Man. That's a refrigerator. that's, that's why I keep my water. And PlayStation made a refrigerator. I had that too.
You know
I'm
what to
just
make you
saying.
feel?
I'm
It
just
might
saying.
make you feel better. We got
And
we got
PlayStation.
Xbox in the house. We got Xbox in the house.
So what's
But
been
like I
going
was
on, man?
saying, we on this special episode, Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
So hopefully all y'all have a good time barbecuing and doing what you're doing, eating all that good food. And yeah, I just hope y'all have a good time.
Yep. So today we're gonna talk about a little Cowabunga collection, and we got some news stories and all that. But before we get into all that, don't forget to follow Audio Oddity across all podcast platforms and hit us up on social media across whatever social media you have. I'm pretty sure we're on there somewhere. All right, man. So I was excited. I was excited this week. I started last episode getting excited because I've been waiting on this Cowabunga collection. I was waiting on it. And
I've been waiting on it.
I know
I
you
just
laugh. You
I
like,
seen that
it's
price tag. And
yeah,
I was like, I'm gonna keep waiting.
man, 40 it was $40 and you get like 16 games or something. It
And
was
four
cool,
games are
man.
online only. Four games are online. It's
Well,
not
look,
bad. Let me tell you this real quick before we get into it. I'm not a cheap person, but I just they Xbox Game Pass spoiled me with the Shredder's Revenge. So
I got you.
I'm
They
kind of
gave it
waiting.
free. I know. They gave it free. Well, and I understand that. I get it. I mean, should it possibly have just came to Game Pass? Probably.
Or $29 price tag would have been better.
Yeah, but I mean, they are giving it is content there. It is content there. So
It's a lot of games you'll never play.
okay. All right, so let's get into it. I picked it up for Switch. I picked up a digital copy, right?
That's the best system to get it for.
Yeah, because I was gonna get it for Xbox or even PlayStation, but I was like, man, this game like ain't like you taking advantage of any other 4K or you know what I mean? Like it's
I
kind of a
read
waste.
I read the reviews just because I look at reviews anyway, and they say it's the same system or same game across all
Oh
platforms.
yeah, I'm
Like
sure
even
it
with the
is. I'm
little
sure it
issues
is.
they have, they say the issues are across all platforms. It's no
Yeah,
different.
and I believe that. So I picked it up for the Switch because I mean most of the games on there are like, pick them up and beat them. You know what I mean? They're beat them up, say whatever. So, I got to switch them on the couch, chilling, halfway watching TV. I can just be sitting there button smashing, playing the game. And that's pretty much what I did with it. And I I know how you feel, BDC, but I'm just saying, man, it was worth my $40. Like it was well worth my $40. I'm enjoying the whole collection. Um, so for those of you that don't know, which if you probably listen to this, you do know, it came with 13 games, 13 Ninja Turtles games, which I believe this is all the Ninja Turtles games except for the last one that came out, which is Shredder's Revenge. And so it came with the arcade game, Turtles in Time, the arcade game, Turtles in Time, the Super Nintendo version, Manhattan Project for regular Nintendo, the Hyperstone Heist for Genesis, uh what was this one? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game for Nintendo, Tournament Fighters for Super Nintendo, and Tournament Fighters for Nintendo, Tournament Fighters for Genesis also, Back from the Sewers Game Boy, Radical Rescue Game Boy, Follow the Foot Clan Game Boy, and then the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game for regular Nintendo NES. So those were the 13 games you got with it. I tried out all the games. Um, they have all these different versions of them, which some of them are the same game, but with the different versions of them, you did get different things in it. Like some of the fighting games had different characters and stuff and different mechanics and all that. One of the fighting games, I think it was Tournament Fighters, I really liked. It was kind of like a Street Fighter 2, only with Ninja Turtles. So that one was kind of cool. The Game Boy games, man, I just can't. They could have left those off there. Like I'm not playing that in black and white. It's 2022. Like I can't do
Hey,
that.
they giving them to you. I mean,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
you can try them for
yeah.
5 minutes.
I tried. I really did. I tried, and I was like, nah. You know what? I can't do this. I just can't do this. So I won't be going back to the Game Boy versions. The fighting games I didn't try when they came out. I think the only one I did try was Tournament Fighters originally when they original came out back in the day, and the rest of them I was kind of like, I don't want to play no Ninja Turtles fight. But
I was
they
watching
not as
my
bad as I
friend on
thought.
live stream. I was watching
Huh?
my friend on live stream, and I don't see how Capcom didn't sue them after watching that game. That game
Yeah,
is a Street
it's
Fighter
Street Fighter.
clone like
Is
a
yeah.
bug.
It was Street. Yeah, yeah.
Even had a
Tournament
Street
Fighters
Fighter
is
level.
Street
It had like
Fighter.
a bison level with the
Yeah.
bell in the back and everything. I was like,
I think
man,
one
in
of
the
the
slow
turtles.
mo when they do the final hit,
Yeah,
I was like, man.
I think one of the turtles even do like bison moves. Like he gotta he do like the torpedo. But man, the game is better than I thought. Those fighting games are better than I thought it was. I'm a big Street Fighter dude. Like, I used to be back in the day. And so I really enjoyed that. So man, but let's get to the real though. What I really bought this for. And it was the Turtles in Time, and it was for the Ninja Turtles arcade game. Man, just the nostalgia alone that I got from playing those games, just it gave me that old little kid feeling again, man. Especially that Turtles in Time. Oh man, what?
That's how I don't like bringing up my age, but that's how old I am. Was I used to go to your house
Yeah,
and play the
yeah.
Turtles in
Turtles
Time
in Time.
because
Yep.
I didn't have both systems. I had Sega Genesis and Hyperstone was my game.
Yeah. Yep.
So like
We play. Yep.
I was buying this collection. Well, I'm going to buy it. Hyperstone is one of the games I wanted because that
Yep.
was the game I grew up playing. But
Yep.
Turtles in Time was a game I wanted and had to play it at different friends' houses, and you was one
Yep.
of them.
Yep.
Never
Yep.
played the
Yep. Yep.
fighting game, which I hear it was good, but
Yeah, it was
it's
decent.
online
But
too.
yeah,
So
and I remember playing Hyperstone at your house. That's why I play Hyperstone. But
Hyperstone was like in the city, and Turtles in Time was traveling
yeah,
because
you
I think
started in the city, then you went back in
yeah,
time and you fought in different historical locations.
it was the same
And
games, but
it
the
pretty much
Super Nintendo
was.
one looked a little bit better too because the Super
Yeah.
Nintendo had better graphics a little bit. It was a lot more brighter.
Yep. So man, it was just oh man, it just felt so good, just playing that and we would, it was just
And
brought
the
back so
arcade,
many
I'm
old
pretty sure it's a
memories.
classic too.
That see
I see
that
those at Walmart still with the lady who played April O'Neil, and then you
yep,
got the little shredder. They're like they doing cosplay.
yep. And that was another one. Yeah, that was another one. That was the second one I played. After I played a little bit of Turtles in Time, I was like, man, you know what? I could still remember back in the day going to the Long Beach Mall, sitting there watching,
The
the Ninja
tilt.
Turtles arcade game, and I never see nobody beat it. Like, sit there and put quarters in it all day, but you either run out of quarters or you leave before you actually finish the game. And I was like, man, I got it right here in my hand right now. You know what I mean? It just kind of show you how far everything then came. So I'm working on beating that right now. I'm at the last level of the arcade game. I'm gonna beat that, and then I'm gonna start with I'm actually gonna go into Turtles in Time, the arcade version of it, because I only ever played the Super Nintendo version of it, and Turtles in Time, the arcade version is actually it's a little different. They say, like
What's the
different level.
difference? What's the difference of the online? I hear one of them wasn't online. Is it the Super Nintendo one or the arcade one?
I think the arcade one's not online. If don't quote me on that, but I think it's the arcade one that's not online.
Because they said one of the Turtles in Times is not.
Yeah, that's I think it's the
All right,
arcade
so
one
the
that's not
arcade one.
online.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
I
about
think
the
the
old
Super
arcade. So the
Nintendo one
arcade
is.
one.
Yeah.
So
So
do it look better, or is it just
nah, it looked the same. It looked the same. Yeah, they didn't. The graphics aren't touched. I did notice it seemed like it's a little maybe added voice acting to it or something. Maybe I don't remember them saying that many phrases as they say now, and they sound a little different and stuff. There are a couple of quality of life things like you can rewind, like you die, like if you dying or whatever, You can rewind it back a little bit. That way you can, do that part a little better or whatever. You can pick how many lives you want. You can, you can start off with, one life if you think you good, or 150. You can pick however many lives you want.
Yeah,
You can,
I seen how you can go and change a lot of settings.
yeah,
Every game has its own settings.
yeah,
Widescreen,
yeah.
different.
Widescreen. You could play it in the original, the original, cropped like it would look on a, a Nintendo or whatever. They put a little border on it and stuff. So man, but yeah, I can see me getting having a lot of fun with that game. It's gonna probably be my most played game just because of the convenience of it. And it's something
Did
you
you
don't have
go
to
into
really
the other game? Did you go into like all the other stuff, like the strategy guide, the music,
I went into the music a little bit, and I went into
pictures?
the strategy guides just to look a little bit, because I remember back in the day getting them old school strategy guides, man, and looking through them. And you get to the arcade, you be wondering, man, how the hell he know how to play already? Game just came out yesterday. Like, he already good. And I remember the old strategy guys and all that we used to get. So yeah, I went into that a little bit, and I listened to you can do the music, and it was
That's what
something
kind of
else
sold
too.
me a little bit when my friend showed me the strategy guide and the pictures of the
Yeah.
trailers and commercial. I was like, Jesus, like they really, but it's called a collection.
Yeah, it's
So
a collection. Yeah.
that's what they giving
It's
you. And I'm
man,
like,
it
I
truly
didn't
it's
expect
for so
strategy guide. And
if you're a turtle fan, you have this already. Like, I'm not even talking to you. You bought this.
yeah, I'm gonna
For
get it. I'm gonna get it.
for all my non-turtle fans, I mean, y'all can go ahead and stand by and just wait for it to drop to 30 or whatever, because it eventually will. It'll go down 29.99, or at least 34 or something like that.
I'm in that PlayStation Plus
Or it
or
might
Game
even come,
Pass.
yeah, it might even
No,
come
I'm just
to
playing.
yeah, it might even come to Plus or Game Pass. But man, definitely, if you, especially like in our age group, man, I know you remember these games. Definitely give it a try whenever you do get a chance, because those
Only
games,
reason why it
man,
wasn't
it
day
takes you
one for me
back.
is because there's so many games. NBA, Splatoon. I just got
Yeah,
Saints
yeah, yeah.
Row, and
And
I
see,
work a lot
but
too.
that's why I got it on the Switch, because the beautiful thing about it is like I don't have to tie up sitting in front of a TV playing it. You know what I mean? That's
That's
just
part
like,
why I'm gonna favor it on the Switch part. Sure,
yeah,
I could probably play it now. You wouldn't even be knowing.
yeah.
Like,
Well, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to think. Yeah, you don't have to think. You don't have to think real hard about it. It's only like one, two buttons. You sitting there, you just smash away.
the
Kids
new game
talking,
part
right?
spoiled
Whatever.
you though. They got a dodge button and all that, and different stuff on the new one, the Shredder's Revenge, and
Yeah, yeah. So you know what I'm saying? It's like you don't have to. It's not a hard puzzling thinking about it game. You can play it whenever you want. You could pause it, put it down, pick it back up. It comes right back wherever you started left off from. It ain't no big deal. So yeah, definitely. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving the
so
Cowabunga
while
collection.
we on the Ninja Turtle news, I wanted to talk about something I just read recently, a couple hours ago, and I don't I'm not. It's not facts, but they did mention it. I'm pretty sure it's gonna come out sooner or later. But Konami is rumored to be working on a Ninja Turtle game, a AAA title.
A
From what I
triple
read
A
today, I
Ninja
think it was
Turtle
like
game?
comicbook.com or something like that.
Yeah,
I think
CBR.
they confirmed that they was working on it, but I guess they haven't. It ain't all over the websites or nothing like on IGN or nothing like
Hmm.
that yet. But
I wonder
I
how
did
that's
see an
gonna look.
article. They said a AAA, which I'm guessing when they mean AAA, is not going to be like side scrolling maybe. Or
Yeah, I'm guessing it's not gonna just be a button smasher.
I
Which
always thought,
what you
I
gonna
always
make, like
wanted
a
a
Ninja
real Ninja
Turtle
Turtle
Elden
game.
Ring? Like
I always wanted a Ninja Turtle game, like it could be more like a Batman Arkham game or something, or
open world?
Spider-Man.
Like an open world Ninja Turtle game?
It could be open world, but like a I wouldn't say open world completely, but like a like Arkham City
Yeah,
or Arkham Asylum,
yeah,
where because they can go to the Technodrome, I think it was called, and that's
yeah,
a whole level, and you know, and
yeah.
the
I mean,
sewer,
yeah,
you got a
different
bunch of
parts of
stuff.
New
So
York, the sewer. Yeah, I mean, it's
if
it's
you
a
add
few
the free
things you can
roam
do.
to it, Ninja Turtles don't really go around
Especially
flying
if
and
you
like
throw in
riding
that
their van
turtle,
all around.
and if you throw in the whole turtles in time thing, man, that leave endless possibilities in.
Yeah, and
That
then
you
you
can
got
do.
the van. The cartoons they do the vans.
Yeah,
They
the
drive the
turtle
van. They
van. Yeah,
they drive in the cartoon motorcycles.
yeah.
They do
Yeah, all kind
I
of stuff.
prefer to do an A to B game than a free roam. I don't want to see Ninja Turtles running around the city of New
Yeah.
York.
Man, one thing I do want to touch on, I picked up that so I played the very first Ninja Turtles game on Nintendo, and I
Oh
didn't
my
remember
god, that game used to be so hard for me.
see, I didn't remember it being that hard. I was like real little too
That
playing that
game was
game,
hard.
and I don't remember it being that hard. And
I
it just
remember that game being hard.
but you know what it is though, man? It just goes to show like when you little and you don't know nothing, like you didn't read a review on a game or nothing, like you don't it wasn't nothing like that. Nobody told you anything. I just
Like, you
got
be
it for my
swiping on
birthday.
the game, like
Huh?
I said, they be swiping on the game, like the balls be jumping, you be throwing like little stuff. That game was hard. I remember that game being hard. That's the only thing I
Man,
remember about it.
I didn't remember it being that hard. I
Never
actually
beat it.
so I beat the game when I was little.
Beat it?
I beat
Oh,
that game when I was little, but I, nobody told me I wasn't supposed to be able to beat the game. So therefore, I beat the game. If you get what I'm saying, you know what I mean. Nowadays, somebody tell you something hard, you go into it, you think it's hard. I just got the game for my birthday and I played the game. Like I don't know. I didn't know that swimming level was that hard. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
the game had like a Zelda like to it. The
Yeah,
world, it was like an open
and
world, but then
and the
you
game
go
had
into the
no
level.
and the game, and I remember thinking this even when I was little, because I was a big Ninja Turtles fan, like, and I remember thinking that when I was little, the game had like no turtle enemies in it hardly.
It
Like
had no enemies.
not relate like and it had enemies totally unrelated to the Ninja Turtles. Like it
I
didn't
thought
have
they had like Rocksteady, Bebop, and all them. April.
nah,
I think I
nah,
seen one level where you trying to save April.
nah. It wasn't even nothing like that. They had like all these alien type things and yeah, go back and look at it. It's crazy. They had like, I mean, some of the stuff, but a lot of it was like just different type of weird enemies. You like, what is this? So that's what made that game crazy. But I was messing around with it a little bit yesterday, and I was like, man, this game is kind of hard, you know. But nobody told me it was back then, so therefore, I played, I ran through it, I finished it or whatever, and I was just was happy to get it. And I was little, man. I mean, I got that. I was below 10 years old when I got that game. I know I was had to be. So, but yeah, I remember that, man. I remember that. Anyways, so yeah, Cowboy Collection, a lot of nostalgia brought up, a lot of great. I think it's all the games are well, majority of the games are great. Like I said, my only like if I had to say something bad about it, it was the inclusion of the Game Boy stuff. Like who playing that? Like nobody out here trying to play no Game Boy games like that. I mean, they're not even good. So that's my only
I
gripe
ain't
about it.
seen nothing bad about it. The only thing I read was like if you play online more than two players, like the input lag kind of messes up a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I did not try the online
But they
portion
said
of
that's
it.
an update coming though for that.
Yeah, I did not try the online portion of it. Maybe I will get into that. I don't even have Nintendo Online currently right now. I think I cut it off a while back and just never went back to it or whatever because I just wasn't using it. But
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, I will. I'll probably get it back. I mean, it's so cheap; you can just get it anytime you want. So I'll probably get that back and get into the online portions of it. I mean, see how fun it'd be to play online with some people in like Turtles in Time, stuff like that. So I see how I can get a little chaotic because I was playing Shredder's Revenge with my kids, and man, 4 people, you don't know.
Shredder's Revenge will spoil you. Like it has so many easy ways. They made it easier a little bit.
Yeah, and it seems like too that they made some of these games. It seemed like they kind of dumbed them down and made them a little easier. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm older and maybe I played games a little better, but it just seemed a lot easier than I remember. Like especially the arcade game. So it seemed like enemies like wait a little bit and all that. So I don't know. So that's my review of Cowbun Collection. If you're
That
a
red,
fan,
they start blinking. They start blinking when you know you about to win.
yeah.
The boss battles, they be blinking.
Yeah, they start turning colors and all that. Yeah. But yeah, man, for $40, man, I say pick it up. It's $40. Come on now, $40. Don't be cheap, man. Just pick it up, $40, man. Go ahead, grab your Switch. Go ahead, hit that direct download
Saints
button.
Row.
All right,
You know,
man. You played any
speaking of
more
cheap,
Saints Row? You got
cheap
anything?
man, I was at McDonald's about about an hour or two ago, and then I seen PlayStation took $7, $6 out of my account. I forgot, man. GTA, man, still getting my money, man, with that service,
GTA
man.
on? Oh, really?
I subscribe to that service, man. You know that little service they give you like $1 million every month,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like, all this extras. I haven't played that game in about 2 months, man.
yeah.
When you add a subscription service
You
to the
got it, yeah.
game, that's how they get you.
Man, they actually have apps now that like where you can track all your subscription services and they send you little reminders like, hey, you still subscribe to this and it'll remind you to cancel and all that. They actually got apps dedicated to that now. That's how
I get on,
subscription
just get my
services took
money,
over
and
our
then get
life.
off. I get on, just collect my money on GTA, get off.
You been playing any more Saints Row?
Yeah, I play Saints Row.
Uh-huh.
I've
Okay.
been battling with that fatigue.
Man, see you over there talking, but you spent 60 on that though. 60.
I've been battling with fatigue of just working a lot, but Saints Row it's good. Like I love the city. I love the gameplay. The story is getting there. The story, they're starting to gel more where I'm at. The flickering is what kind of get me. The flickering, it flickers in the background every now and then the load screens get to me sometime. It gets to me sometime when I get somewhere. Also, they go to a little load screen. Like, man, we on next gen.
Yeah, well,
And I was playing the other day, and I was in party chat with one of my homeboys. He was having a lot more issues than me, and Xbox don't even got the update yet. He was like, they still waiting on the first update. I'm like, what? Wonder why I ain't got a lot of these issues. He's on some of the missions where he's just stuck, or it won't even like go
yeah,
on or
I
something like
heard
that. It's
about
like
that. Yeah, I heard about a couple of them.
yeah.
Yeah,
He said he said ain't nothing much he can do. I'm
yeah.
like, wow, that's I would be mad, but I haven't really seen too much. It flickers in the back a little bit, and I noticed Battlefield beta used to do that. So maybe they said they're gonna address a lot of the issues with it. I haven't seen too many issues besides the flickering a little bit every now and then. Like it's like the background too, not like closer. It's like a little back. So, but the story itself is starting to pick up. Starting to like I said, the characters are starting to gel more, and you starting to like once you get those businesses going, everything start flowing more. So
Yeah.
um, I say it's still good. Like I would still recommend it. Once
So
those updates pick up, and
so by the
maybe one more
time we do by next episode, will you still be playing it?
I'm gonna beat it. I'm going
You gonna
100%
beat
that
it?
game, or
Okay.
close to
All
100% it.
right. All right. All right.
The
So I
goal is I gotta beat it before Batman come out, so it's gonna be beat before Halloween,
yeah.
or I think October 21st or something like that, or
I want to ask you something about Batman in a minute, but so I was
before.
listening. Huh?
Oh, okay, I'm done. I was about to say before I gotta I was looking at some story games. Yeah, yeah, Gotham Knight is my next story game. So and Sonic Frontier. So I got plenty of time to beat it.
Okay. So I was listening to Infinite Journeys podcast I listened to, my boy Tony and Asher over there. And Tony was talking about it and he really liked it. I don't think he had a lot of the glitch problems and he was really into it, but he's a big Saints Row dude. Like he said he always was a big Saints Row guy. And he said he really enjoyed playing the game. So he was the first
That's why
like
I question myself. I question myself to. I try to get. I try to step out and put myself like if I was not. If I wasn't, if I never played Saints Row before and I played this game, would I like it? I don't know.
yeah.
It's just, I like Saints Row so much that it's just like it makes me laugh. The
And
characters is funny.
yeah, he was the same way. He was like, yeah, I just enjoy Saints Row so much. And yes, this game is a little more toned down than the other games, but he was like still into it. You know what I mean?
I will tell
Mm.
you this though. The last thing about this game, I will tell you if you ask me, should I buy it? I would recommend it. I will tell you the glitches. It got a couple of glitches,
For the full
but
60,
Cyberpunk, GTA
64.
had them. So I would still recommend this game.
That full 60 photo with that 59.99 plus that tax.
I mean, people pay 60 for Cyberpunk and they still ain't got DLC. They just got a next gen update a year later.
Yeah, and they paying $69.99 for Last of Us. So anyway, I'm not even gonna get on that. I'm not even gonna get on that right now. All right,
Last of Us, they say is a whole nother game though. It feels different though.
man. Look,
Facial expressions and
look, I'm not getting into that. Nah,
yeah,
ain't no
that's
way.
one of the greatest games of all time. So
Ain't
we
no
ain't gonna
way.
talk about that.
All right, man. All right, man. Before we go today, let's go ahead and run down a few news stories. There's a lot going on. A few things happening around the video game world. Let's see here. Did I lose all my stories? I did. Wow, Rocky. All right. Oh no, I did. Here they go. Okay. All right. First story up. You could chime in anytime. We'll start with, did you hear about Logitech's new gaming handheld they coming out with?
Nope.
Nope. All
I
right.
seen an article, a little, I guess what you call it, a little cheap plug. A guy I follow called Spawn Wave. I
Okay.
seen him talking about something about it, and he kind of blurted out because I heard they was taking pictures and taking people videos down and was showing like the full picture of it.
Yeah.
So I seen a blurred picture of it, and he described it as like a Switch. Basically, that's all I heard about.
So this is and shout out to Lonzo too, Backlook Lonzo, Backlook Cinema Podcast, Zoe. He the one sent me this story originally, so I want to shout him out too. Um, so this is basically, it looks like a handheld that's gonna hook into your cloud gaming service, whichever one you use. And they got some leaked images of it, which I'll show in the video whenever I post this on YouTube. So if you head over to the YouTube, you can see actually a little video or picture of this. And yeah, it looks like a Steam Deck or a Switch or something like that. And let me see what kind of, I'm trying to see what it's gonna run.
Switch started something.
So it's gonna have like whatever streaming service you use to like play games like GeForce Now, Steam. I'm sure they're gonna try to do something with Game Pass to get Game Pass on there. You know how I go. So yeah, so that's what that is. And but it's gonna be look like it's gonna be purely like streaming. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be like, I don't think it's gonna be like where you can download anything to it. I think everything's gonna be like just over the air. So
Yeah, like the other system that people don't talk about. It's gonna be done pretty soon. I hear.
oh yeah. I thought you was
Steam
talking
Deck,
about the
or not Steam Deck. Stadium.
yeah, Stadium. Yeah, it's done. Stadium been out, but nobody, I don't know. They
I
they
knew it
probably
was
gonna,
done when they start giving it away. The service.
yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be something like that, but just handheld form. So well, hey, it could catch on,
It's
cloud
Stadium
gaming's getting
could have
better,
been
man.
great, but the world is not ready for the online. Everybody don't have top notch
Yeah,
online.
which I done heard this argument talked about on 1,000 podcasts. The infrastructure can't support what they trying to do, which is get everybody
We'll be
online.
dead and gone when they probably finally get
when
it.
when everybody and their mama can just scream, across the board, everybody got like this great internet, you
That's
know.
why they have a lot of cities and I'll say states,
Yeah,
whatever cities that have like, I got a couple of people in Illinois that still has a cap. Like my
yeah,
one friend is like, when he comes home, oh, I got 6 updates. I'll just update these 2 games and I'll
yeah,
update later. I don't want to go over my cap. Like what?
yeah.
I got
Data cap. Yeah,
internet.
yeah.
I
Well,
got
I
unlimited.
play. So I have a data cap too in this house,
You
and
serious?
it's huge. No, but it's huge. I mean, it's like
Oh, okay.
1.2 terabytes a month. But I pay extra to go unlimited.
He said it's like $50 for unlimited. If you go
Yeah,
over, they'll give you an
yeah.
option. But
Yeah, I pay. Yeah, I go ahead and pay the extra $50 so unlimited, because I looked at our usage, man. We be up to like 2 terabytes easy, you know,
yeah,
in this
I'll be
house
looking
because
like that. He deciding on what he got to update. Like my phone go on charge, it check updates.
yeah. But see, I haven't had cable in, I don't even know. It's been some years, and so everything we do in this house is streaming. We got Netflix. What I mean, everything's over. It's streaming a movie, watching TV is streaming everything. So we
I
quickly
always tell
reached
people,
that
man,
data
YouTube
cap.
TV is the way to go. If you're gonna get something like cable, YouTube TV is the way to go.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, we don't got that. I just got like 100 different services, for everybody. And
YouTube TV lets you put like 8 people on your plan. You can put people on your plan, and I charge people. That's it. 20
sure, hey, we
bucks.
might
So
have to talk after this. I'm like,
20 bucks. I got a couple of people 20 bucks on the line. That's it, and they tell
yeah,
you that up to 8 friends. So
yeah. I might have to get. I might holler at you a little bit after this. See, but yeah, that's everything I do in my house. But but some people don't even have that. You know what I mean? Some people are like 1 terabyte. They don't even have that cap, or they don't have. I got terabyte internet. Super high speed or whatever. Some people don't have that. They
yeah,
just
I
got.
don't know how all that stuff work. I know I stream a lot of Spotify and like Tubi, HBO, stuff
Yeah,
like that. Amazon. So I don't know how that works. Like, does that count too?
yeah. Everything you stream using data counts
See, I
towards your
fall asleep
cap.
to it too. So
Yeah, but you obviously, but I mean, what you got? 3, 4 people living in your house, maybe, or I don't know. Okay, just 2 people living in your house. Yeah, it'll be very hard for you to reach, 1.2 terabytes. Unlike my house where I got anywhere from, 5 to 10, people on devices at one time. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, I'll be
everybody.
like, if I had a cap, I'll probably turn my system off and then go to
Yeah,
sleep.
but and
I'll
then
put
it's
it on a
and like
movie or whatever and then go to sleep.
And then like it ain't just a cap. Like some people can't afford to pay, $100 and something a month for terabyte speed internet, or so their internet's maybe they using, the 200 megabyte, the slower, whatever. So I think it's gonna be a minute before we all be able to just to pick up, and play a cloud game or just stream games seamlessly over and play with each other. But we'll get there. And when we do get there, it's
Depends
gonna be
on too where
cool.
you stay at though. Like
Yeah,
in my town, everything has internet. Like
yeah.
downtown does. Like most of the stores. So like we get in there, but it's not strong. Like if you try to use the downtown area, it works for your phone, but you get on there and try to play something on Switch or something, see
Yeah,
how
yeah,
fast it works.
yeah.
You're gonna be getting
So
disconnects.
I don't know if I would get anything like this. Maybe I don't know. I really want a Steam Deck. That's probably the next handheld
Steam
thing I
Deck is
get.
the only thing I will get other than the Switch. Other than I got a Switch
Yeah.
right now.
I'm gonna get a Steam Deck and I'm gonna keep the Switch because I like my Mario games and all that. But if I can find a way to play a Mario game on a Steam Deck, then I won't need my Switch. But I want to get I do want to get a Steam Deck. So and I heard that Game Pass, or maybe there is already a way to get Game Pass on Steam Deck or something like that. So
It is.
yeah. So I
It's a
probably
lot of
won't be
stuff
getting
you on
anything like
Steam
this.
that they don't promote on YouTube and stuff like that because they get in
Yeah.
trouble. Like Nintendo, I know will pull your stuff down quick. So
Yeah.
a lot of these sites will just tell you, like, hey, these games are pretty fun. And if you like, some of the Nintendo stuff, hey, you know what? That's
Yeah.
might be
Yeah.
on there. They don't want to just,
Yeah.
but
So
they just got Microsoft Edge, I think, and I
so
think
I can
Microsoft Edge on
definitely,
there. You can download a bunch of stuff now.
yeah. So I can definitely see a place for this right here. This little handheld. It probably ain't gonna cost much. It might be like $100 or something, 150, something like that. So I see a place for it though, in the market. But
I'm gonna tell you why I don't see a place for it. Xbox Game Pass. That's
yeah.
why.
Well, this is gonna have Game Pass on it. So
Yeah, but the Xbox Game Pass is gonna soon. It's gonna be on every TV without no system. It's gonna be on your phone and everything else. So I'm pretty sure
well,
you still got
yeah.
to buy a device. Still, you still got to buy something with this device you're talking
Well,
about,
no,
right?
it's just no. It's a handheld. It's like a Switch, and it's gonna
But you
have
got to
Game
buy
Pass.
something. Though they're not sending it to you for free. Though the
No, no, no,
device.
no, 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 no,
See,
no.
Microsoft gonna be
No.
on your TV. It's already on
But
Samsung
I mean,
TVs and
but
stuff.
this is gonna be, but you still gotta sit down in front of your TV. I'm talking about this gonna be a handheld. So it might, I don't know. Who knows? They are not. Who knows? Who knows?
Steam
It's
Deck is not there yet,
yeah.
and
It's hard to tell with things like this.
yeah,
It really is. But we'll
I
see.
say I'm gonna predict this real quick. You come back a year from now on this
And
date.
You won't be
September 3rd.
you won't be
This
hearing about
device is
this.
gonna be dead.
You won't. This won't be. This will not make our news.
September
Oh,
3rd,
hit my desk.
2023 is gonna be
It's
dead.
gonna be dead. They're killing it. You
I'm
probably
gonna
right.
go, I'm gonna come back and you're gonna be like, what device are you talking
Yeah.
about?
What are you saying? Yeah. I'm gonna pull this news article again. Yeah, you're probably right. All right.
I mean, it might.
All right.
What
Moving
made
on.
Nintendo so successful is Nintendo has Nintendo games, and the Steam Deck, is already Xbox Game Pass, and it has who is it backed up by
What? Steam Deck?
yeah, Steam Deck or Steam, right?
Steam. Yeah.
Steam backing this up. Steam is one of the biggest platforms. I think it's bigger than Xbox Live. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Steam is pretty big. Like, they
Yeah.
give away free games every month,
Yeah.
and Steam, it's gonna sell itself. So Steam Deck is gonna be around. I think.
Yeah.
There's no argue about that. I don't
Man, and
think.
just I mean, just that the fact that like you say, sing on games, and just you could play like Elden
And
Ring
just
on
the
the
fact that we
Elden
can't
Ring
even
on the
call it a
go.
name. We ain't even called this thing a name yet. We just keep calling it a thing. I don't even know what the name of it is. What
Oh,
are we
oh, I mean, if you want to know, I didn't take time to memorize the name because, like you said, it probably won't be around.
we
But
called it a thing. I don't know what it's called.
it's called the let's see, what is this
We were
called?
talking about this thing for about 30 minutes and ain't gave it a name.
Well, it's by Logitech. What is this called? Logitech.
See,
I don't think they
Logitech
gave it a name
is
yet. It's
pretty
just
big.
Logitech. Yeah.
Logitech is
Oh,
big.
they call it G Gaming Handheld. I don't know if that's gonna be the permanent name, but that's what they're saying right now.
That sounds like something from the hood.
G Gaming Handheld.
My G.
My G
I don't
Gaming
know. I
Handheld.
mean,
Yeah.
hopefully I'm wrong. I don't like to hate on nobody. Hopefully they do their thing, but we'll see.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. All right, moving on. Call of Duty. So this week it came up about, man, well, we all know Microsoft bought Activision, which owns Call of Duty, and everybody waiting for that sale to go through or whatever. So, again, it came up about will Call of Duty be on Game Pass? And of course, so they finally said, yeah, it's gonna be on Game Pass, of course, and not just Call of Duty, it's gonna be like Diablo, Overwatch. All these games are coming to Game Pass, but they will be also coming to PlayStation. They're gonna get released on PlayStation also. So
I will put my 2 cents in. I'm not a PlayStation fanboy.
Yeah,
I don't mind if Call of Duty go to the Game
sitting there
Pass.
wearing that
Let's
hat.
bring it to the Game Pass so I don't gotta buy it. I don't gotta spend $70.
Well, yeah,
so that's a good thing. I'm not mad about it.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. Look like it is coming to Game Pass,
You
but
gonna give it to me for free? Why not?
but it is coming to PlayStation the same day. So, but for how long? That's gonna be the question because the contract runs out 24? I think it is. Is it
And
24?
information came out today. Some more information came out today.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot where I read it at, but Activision signed on more for PlayStation games. It's gonna be or consoles. They said after they extended the contract or something like that. I would have to go and see. Yeah, I know they extended it. PlayStation. It seemed like it's weird. It seems like Activision is still with PlayStation, but they want the money that Microsoft was giving them. It seems
yeah,
like they're not hiding it. They're not hiding like, yeah, we want to be with Microsoft.
No.
They're like, hey, Xbox is, we're still putting our stuff on PlayStation.
Yeah.
We still want to do this. They said they're jumping ahead of themselves too. Like, they want to put Call of Duty eventually on Nintendo. So I'm like, okay, like, I think the Call of Duty, what is it called? I think mobile or something like that. Yeah. I think that should have been on Switch. It would have been perfect.
You would have think, yeah. But
people said it was good. People said it was like really.
Yeah,
really
I know.
Good.
I actually know some people that I play
Call
that
of
quite
Duty
frequently.
Players, I know say it's really good, and I
they
thought
actually play that.
Nintendo would have been perfect. That would have been perfect, fit for them.
So
maybe Microsoft does it. Maybe they might pull the trigger on it. Okay,
yeah,
this is good.
So Call of Duty. So sum that up real quick. This ain't Call of Duty is gonna be on Game Pass. Everybody know that, but it will be coming to PlayStation day one, like it always has. And like they're trying to put basically the whole library of Activision games will be on Game Pass at some point in time. When when all this gets settled, so you'll be able to go play all your Diablos and Call of Duties and Overwatches and all those beloved Activision titles on Game Pass with the subscription, but they're not gonna take it off of PlayStation. Now, with that said, I do feel like one day it may be 3 years from now, maybe 5 years from now, maybe 10 years from now. But I feel like one day Call of Duty will be exclusive to Xbox. One day, one of these games gonna come out and they're gonna be like, "Oh no, this one here, you're only gonna be able to get on Xbox."
I don't think they're
One
gonna
day.
do that. I think they might do that with some of the other games, like a Tony Hawk, maybe, but to me, considering how much money they make on PlayStation, it's like PlayStation is like almost like the flagship for Call of Duty. Like,
Yeah.
do you really want to turn that money down?
Well,
You might take away the
but
exclusivity
what I'm
or
thinking,
whatever, but
so PlayStation is a flagship for Call of Duty, but once it keeps going to Game Pass every year, you think that'll change?
to me, a Call of Duty player plays other games too, and like if you a PlayStation, like like a straight PlayStation fanboy or Xbox fanboy, you're not gonna be like, hey, you know what? Let me buy this system. I will save $69 that
So
1 year.
okay, so that's what I'm saying. So you got things around like the Series S that costs $300. So so you're like, so I can spend $300 now, and I don't have to buy a Call of Duty again every year.
Call of Duty is been on PlayStation and Xbox, and PlayStation some years is cheaper than Xbox. Xbox is some years more, or are cheaper, more whatever. People gonna buy Call of Duty on whatever they prefer. I don't think it being on Game Pass is gonna help. To me, it might be some people out there who don't buy games much. They might buy an Xbox, but I'm pretty sure they already have an Xbox. If they already got a PlayStation, they're not going to be like, oh, let me go get
Yeah.
an Xbox real quick. You might have few percent of trade in their PlayStation maybe, but I don't see a way of just being like, hey, you know what? Batman Arkham Knight or all the Batman games in the future are coming to Xbox Game Pass. I'm not gonna be like, well, my next gen is gonna be Xbox. Like I'm just going, if I prefer PlayStation, I'm gonna keep that because you still got your Spider-Man exclusives
Yeah.
and
No,
stuff
I
like
don't
that. If
no, I
you
don't
are
think
Activision person now, if you
yeah.
mainly like some people just Call of Duty and Call of Duty Warzone every year, then yeah, I
Yeah,
can see
that's it.
that. If you're a PlayStation dude and you only play Call of Duty Warzone and the Call of Duties come out, you might switch over. It makes sense. I mean, I'm not telling people to stay on a system that you could just pay it. Well, to be honest with you though, you're paying more money. You want to get into any more detail about it? If you buying an Xbox just for Call of Duty and versus you sticking to PlayStation and just playing Call of Duty, you're spending more money now because you're spending that sixteen
Well,
ninety nine a
yeah,
month.
no, it's not those people I'm talking about. Yeah, those if that's the only thing
Well,
you
I'm saying, but
buy,
if you a
yeah,
fanboy, if you just strictly a Call of Duty person, if you
yeah.
strictly Call of Duty
If you
only,
just all
you
that's all you
spending more
play, then
money
it makes
on
no
Xbox
sense.
than
Yeah,
PlayStation.
it makes no sense for you to go subscribe to a whole thing just to get one game. You
People
know what I
don't think
mean?
like that though. People don't think like that. People just thinking like with the mindset of, hey, I get Call of Duty free if I keep my Xbox, because people use that free term all the
It
time,
ain't
and
free.
it's not free.
No, Game Pass
Oh,
is
we,
not
we
free.
get we
I
get
paid for it.
we get such and such game for
No,
free next
no.
month. Don't you pay $15.99?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you
So I
pay
mean,
for that.
I do it a lot too. I say free a lot, but
It ain't free. I mean, it's a part of your subscription. I mean, the Netflix movie or Netflix show you watch that ain't free.
yeah.
Netflix giving it to you because they providing the service for your payment. But
And a lot of these games, people don't realize they announce it's coming to games is
yeah,
advertisements and stuff like that is coming. They said
so
already Xbox is working on like a system for it.
yeah,
PlayStation is, and I don't know if Nintendo is doing. Nintendo's in their own universe. They're in their own
so
lane.
yeah, Nintendo. Look, Nintendo ain't changing. Nintendo, Nintendo outsell both of them every year. Why would they change anything? Like what they need to do? But
Mario 8 is going to sell
yeah,
triple on the
yeah,
next
30
system on the
million
next Switch.
copies, so it don't even matter. But my whole thing is because I heard somebody already say this. So they're a PlayStation person, and then they was like, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go pick up me a Series S." They not getting rid of their PlayStation, but they like, "I'm gonna pick up me a Series S because of Game Pass, and I want to play all those old Call of Duty games, right?
That's why
Because
I got an Xbox Game
yeah,
Pass.
because they gotta have all the old Call of Duty games, Diablo, and all that going to it too. So I was thinking more along the lines of if if you're a PlayStation person, great, you're gonna be a PlayStation person, you're gonna buy the PlayStation 6, but you might also since it's so cheap, since it's the price of of a Switch, you might also pick up, the Xbox Series S. You know what I mean? Being it's only $300, and sometimes I even saw it for 270 some places, and you can get them. I saw one at a pawn shop for 200 the other day. So, you know what I mean? You can easily not give up your PlayStation 5 or whatever and just have it as, to be, something else with it without going to buy a Xbox Series X for, the same amount you pay for your PlayStation. So I think the Xbox Series S was a great move by Microsoft. That was like kind of like a cheat code, like, to me, by Microsoft, because it was like, it's cheap. You can bring people in at a very low cost, and then you put that with Game Pass, and it's all like I say, it's almost like a cheat code to just draw in customers. It's like a page out of Nintendo's book. So
Let me
anyway,
let me let me, let me put my head to use real quick. Put my head to use real quick. I'm about to drop some knowledge real quick, about 2 minutes. PlayStation. Well, you said that's a good deal, right? That's a good deal.
yeah,
$300. You got your friends, your family, your kids. You get them a Series S Game Pass, so you good. So your kid plays Fortnite, Warzone. What else is one of your favorite games?
oh, you
Your game of the
mean,
year. What's your
oh,
game of the
so
year? Elden Ring. Elden Ring. Okay, you play Elden Ring. Your kid play Elden Ring. You play NBA, Fortnite, and we'll just throw in Warzone for 120 gigs or whatever. Then what I did was when I bought my Series S, I did that. I looked at the box. I'm looking at my box now. It says 512 gigs. So when I put the system on, downloaded the updates, I had about 320 or something like that of gigabytes.
yeah,
So
yeah,
you only getting about three of those games in there with the Game Pass. Your kid telling you, "Hey, Daddy, I can't play this game. It won't let me download it."
look,
You got to go get a hard drive. You got to go
no,
get an SSD drive.
see,
I
that's
got
what,
that too.
nah,
Five hundred
look,
dollars. To me, I'm not hating because I did get the S, but the S to me is a cheaper way of when the system they knew what the pandemic was and stuff like that. I think the S was made because of that too. I think with that ideal ahead of I don't know if it's ahead of time, but it seemed like they knew like this is a cheaper way to get our system out here more.
yeah,
But you do spend the $500 though, and I hate because a lot of people will say that. A lot of people I know, a couple of my friends got in and was like, man, I'm already out of space. I'm
yeah.
swapping these games.
See,
So
that's people not doing their homework. I have a S here. My daughter has one, and I never run into that problem because she knows she only got this much space, and she download
yeah.
3, 4 games, and if she don't play them, she want to download something else, she download that game. You know what I mean?
I had
If
a
you
girl at my job.
It defeats the purpose if you're gonna buy the hard drive with it. It defeats the purpose of what you was doing. You might as well spend the $4.99.
I had a girl at my job that bought a Switch, and
Yeah,
she bought a Switch for like 4 games. 4 games, and she was happy. She
and
came in the room,
and
regular
no
smiling
SD
and cheesing.
card.
She didn't buy no memory card yet, but one of the games she had was NBA 2K. And that game was like, I think it said require like 70 or
Can't even
50
fit. You
gigs.
can't even fit NBA 2K on a Switch.
So yeah, that's all. So when I told her, I was like, come here real quick. Let me tell you something. I'm a gamer, and she was like, oh, okay. Like, but a lot of people don't realize,
No.
and then it tells you on the box 512. PlayStation do the same thing too. I don't understand
Yeah,
why they
all of
don't
them do that, and
why they
it's
don't tell you
none
why
of
they
them are
don't tell you the
no
real
one of
gigs.
them. None of them are 500. None of them are a terabyte. I mean, what
PlayStation was
PlayStation is like
like weird
862 or something. Yeah,
and then they put a game on your hard drive for you. Like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
are
They
you?
taking up, and I think Xbox is like 8 something. Also, you only get like 8 something,
Well, Xbox
and
was a little bit more than PlayStation though. Xbox gave you a little bit more than the X, I think.
yeah, and then the S gives you, like you say, it's like 300.
It was like three something, and I was
Yeah.
like, man, I had
They
like a
could
couple
they
of games, and I was
why they say
done.
5 though? They could have said 4. That was closer than what it would
Yeah, that update
5,
is killer. That system, that software update is killer. Like I was looking at it, like after I was done, I was like,
Oh yeah, and then if you play Call of Duty and that's all you played, that's your whole hard drive. Like,
that's what I said. You play Call of Duty and NBA. That's
Call
it.
of Duty's like up to what, 160 now or something, 180, some
NBA
craziness
like
like that.
120. Don't play GTA. Most people do play GTA.
Yeah.
You get those 3 games won't go on the system.
No, that's it. So, but anyways,
Fall Guys, Rocket League.
but anyways, yeah, the whole point of it is that, it will still be on PlayStation. As of right now, they're saying, don't worry, it's still gonna be there. Yeah, it's gonna be in Game Pass, but also don't worry, PlayStation people, we still got
This the
you.
last year or two that they get like exclusive like stuff like the some of the content, the beta early. They do get the beta early still.
Yeah.
The story mode is not. I think everybody getting the story together. The PlayStation and Xbox is getting the story. They're doing the story a week. I guess they
Yeah.
want people to just get it out the way, beat it real quick.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get into the next one. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll let you go ahead and go off on this one.
I got one stupid fly.
Halo announced big Halo news this week.
For
Halo
those
said,
who don't know my podcast, Talk is MVP, and it's a wrestling podcast, and I
what?
was waiting. I wanted to stop talking about my wrestling to
To
talk
talk about
about
Halo.
this.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go. I'm just gonna say what it is. Halo
I had to
said,
call you and ask you, you know what, we're gonna do it on here. I wanted to like go off and like cuss and everything, but I'm not gonna do that. But
look, hey, this is an adult podcast now. You can, whatever you feel like
it's
you
no
need to
reason to
do.
go off like that.
But
I had a couple of days to rest
yeah.
on it a little bit and chill.
So
But let
Halo,
me tell you this though.
what? Go ahead.
Xbox says
Hold on,
Xbox's
hold on. We
motto
didn't even
is
tell
good to
people
play
what
together.
happened. We didn't even tell them what happened first. Halo canceled their couch co-op multiplayer. That means no split screen multiplayer. A staple of Halo. this this what people play hate. Like I know nowadays it probably ain't no big deal, and maybe I'm just old, and just that's just
To
how I
me,
always play Halo. But
you kind of they kind of messed up themselves though by saying it's split screen and the game is open world. It's no split screen open world game to this day that I know of. GTA, any free roam game, Saints Row, like
no, I heard
when
the new
you
Batman was
open
gonna be.
world like that, you have to cut the frames.
I heard the.
Halo's
Oh
not going to
no,
run at
no, no, no,
120 and
no.
60
That's
and stuff
not
like
that's
that
not
on a split
correct either.
screen. So my
Yeah,
guess is they was trying. Maybe they could have put it on the X, maybe and maybe the S they couldn't. So maybe they just decided to cancel because they want to keep the games equal. But it don't make no sense to announce this game, to announce this mode being canceled. When I don't know if they announced it. Did they announce it as co-op couch play at the beginning of it,
well,
or?
yeah. Remember when it? So you remember the big thing was like, oh, couch co-op is gonna come later. Like we're gonna have our campaign co-op is gonna come
I
later.
heard them say that, but I never heard them say couch.
Well,
That's always a thing in Halo,
yeah,
though.
yeah. I think it was just. I don't know if they necessarily said it. I can't remember, but even if they didn't, it's Halo. Like when it's like I'm pretty sure all the Halo people are like, when don't you have that? You know what I mean? Like,
I'm pretty
so.
sure the reason why they did it, like I said, is the free roam part. But you
Well, they said
should have cut that off when you first made the game. Like,
so.
this is an open world game.
Well, they
So
said
we're
it so
not,
they can. They said they didn't do it so they can focus their resources on other areas. I think they were having trouble trying to get it done correctly,
for
and
people
so
who don't read the internet as much, they had a lot of bad issues with the co-op beta.
yeah, period. Yeah,
And they got it running like a day late because it was a problem.
yeah,
So
yeah,
343, I think 343 Studios or something.
yeah.
You gotta go.
So a lot of people are calling for that. A lot of people are like, leave them alone, give them a chance, whatever.
I mean, why
Yeah, I don't
Halo 5
know.
came out, they took their time, and some people didn't like it. A lot of people played it, got good reviews. Forge was on there, multiplayer, had maps and everything day one. Why is this game taking so long? Is it a
Couch
budget to
co-op.
it, or what's wrong with it? What's wrong
Look,
with the maps being like 4 or
I don't
5
know.
maps and 2 maps for a
So
big team battle for like over a year?
yeah, I know. And the game
Almost a
came
year.
out.
Almost a year.
I mean, the game came out. It got good praise for what they did release, like the campaign part, and it's just been downhill for the game ever since then. Like it's
The
just
simple stuff in Halo, assassinations, where you could come from behind somebody, slit somebody's throat or whatever, snap their neck.
yeah,
They said that was coming later. They
yeah,
said that,
yeah,
and they've never mentioned it again. How you add something like that later to a game? If you'll
yeah.
be able to assassinate people from behind, like in
And
another
I don't,
year or two.
yeah, and I don't know what's wrong. I mean, this is Halo, man. This is like Xbox's. mascot. You know what I mean?
And
Halo.
one of my best friends, I ain't gonna put him out there, but he told me, I ain't gonna put no name, but he told me, oh, it's on Game Pass. So, why are you worried about it? Like, it's on Game, you didn't pay for
See,
it.
nah, we can't be doing that, man. Just because it's on Game Pass don't mean you can release half a game. Like
You
we can't
shouldn't
be
say that
doing
to
that,
me.
man.
Don't say that to me, because that's just gonna fuel the fire even more
Yeah,
than
that
why the
fuels the
Game
fire.
Pass
Like,
exists to me. Because it's
now
like,
it's
man,
on
come
game. So what if the game messed up? It's on Game Pass.
on. Like Halo 5, it wasn't like that. It was just good.
Yeah,
You hated it
I
or you
don't know,
loved it. It
man.
was no reason why you hated it. It wasn't, oh, it's missing modes, or people had their reasons why they didn't like that game, but it wasn't because of content or stuff missing.
I hope Halo can bounce back because Halo is a staple of Xbox, man, and I hope that they can finally get it together, whether it be next year or 2 years or whatever. But they just really need to like just get down and focus and get this together, man. Like I understand they had to rush the game out because the game had to come out. It got delayed a year already. It had to come out, but
That
it's
game
out
would have
there
got
now.
delayed 2 years. They still don't got Forge or co-op.
Yeah, Forge is coming. Forge is coming, but this couch co-op, it's a big blow, but like I said, it could only be a big blow to people in our age range because that's how I remember
College
Halo.
dorms,
Yeah.
all type of stuff, like
And I was looking for it because me and my daughter, we play Halo,
families.
is when she was little. Yeah, we play Halo college co-op same way we did Gears of War, together like that. And I was looking forward to doing this with her since she older, but yeah, that ain't gonna
Now
happen.
you better
So
get your TVs in
I
the
mean,
house, get your
I mean,
TVs
it's a
and the
good thing.
internet.
Yeah, it's a good thing I got like 4 different Xboxes. So if I really want to do it, I can do it. But man, it's just I miss that guy. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like I said, people probably don't play like that no more anyway. Hardly everybody, friends live
To me, this mode shouldn't even been announced in the game. Like, they should have cut it. They should have cut it at the beginning.
from the beginning, not
It's an
even brought
open
it
world
up.
game.
You're
It's
probably
an
right.
open world game. So
Yeah. Oh well. All right. That's Halo. All right, moving on. So you heard about this right here, man? This is crazy. So you ever heard of The Last of Us Part One Firefly Edition?
never heard of that.
So apparently it's a special edition of Last of Us that they released, right? And it was called the Firefly Edition. And I think it came, let me see if it says here. It came with like a statue and stuff. All right. And it was $100, right?
Yeah,
So during the shipping, it got damaged. Like it was damaged up real bad or whatever. Because it came like this, a special case and all that. But it was damaged. So a bunch of people, wrote, you only could buy this direct from PlayStation. It don't come from nowhere else. You only could get it direct from PlayStation. So people wrote and was like, hey, my stuff damaged, whatever. I want a refund, whatever. PlayStation saying, nah, no refunds. They not giving no refunds for the Firefly editions. If it came damaged, it just came damaged, and you're gonna have to deal with it. You can't return it. We ain't replacing it. So that's what's going on with that, man. How you feel about that? With your hat on and the stuff over there,
it
what's going
reminds
on,
me
man?
of It reminds me of the Fallout 76 one that came. You remember something like that? It came, and it was like something that was like rotten,
I
or
don't know,
it
maybe.
was something that, like, it was a special edition,
Hmm.
and it was like mildew or something. It was something wrong with it, and the studio was giving people money back. So it makes me
Yeah,
wonder
well,
why they're not giving people their money back. I
yeah,
haven't
and
heard about this. Is this big
yeah.
news somewhere, or
I didn't see it. I didn't see it on a couple of social medias and somebody maybe somebody's podcast. I don't remember, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It don't seem right. Like I don't understand PlayStation's thinking behind this. It's on the story came from Games Radar. That's what I guess I see it right now, but I don't understand
I
they
haven't
think
heard of this?
yeah, I don't understand their thinking behind this. Why they just wouldn't just, give people refunds. I mean, that's not uncommon. But and you only could buy it direct from PlayStation. It ain't like it's coming from third parties. It's coming direct from PlayStation. So maybe they'll reverse it. So they put out stuff like this to see what people will say, and
I
then
mean, clearly people buy it for collection items. It's not a collect item if it's messed up.
exactly. And then I'm looking at some of the pictures, and I'll try to post these pictures in a YouTube video also. it's like, the collector's box is smashed up. Look like this one right here got like something on it. Like, I don't know what that is, like yellow something. Yeah, it's crazy.
Sony got Sony got over.
Yeah, they did. It's like the glue or something and ripped off the box, and yeah, it's crazy.
I tell you one thing: if Sony don't fix that they're gonna definitely have some lawsuits.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we'll see. Like I say, sometimes I think they just put stuff out there like that. Let's just see what they say,
If
and
you
then
buy
like,
it, if you buy it in the store, it's different. You can take it back, but like you said, it's coming directly
yeah, it's
from them
coming
shipping.
direct from
So
Sony. Yeah, so it's like it's getting
they
messed
got
up.
to sue somebody. Somebody, the truck person messed a lot of them up, or something happened.
Yeah. And then like I said, people paid the extra $30 to get the collector's edition. Now the collector's edition is worthless because it's messed
Yeah,
up.
that defeats the whole point.
Yep. So man, hope Sony straighten that out and hope they do the right thing in the end.
I'm pretty sure they do something. It's part early. I haven't heard about it, but I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
they're gonna do something. They shoot. They have to.
All right. Uh and I think this the last one. Finally, um the new Assassin's Creed got leaked. Assassin's Creed Mirage. You play Assassin's Creed like that? Nah. I,
The
I stopped
last game
playing
I
like
really
around like
really
two.
got into was Black Flag.
Yeah, no, me too. Me too. Black Flag. Yeah,
I want them. I want them, but they're just too long.
yeah. They don't. I heard they didn't change like
I heard that
drastically.
last one was like 60, 70 hours. And
Yeah,
that
something
I just
crazy.
got done playing Ghost of Tsushima, and that game was long. So I'm like,
Yeah,
man, do I want to get into another 60
60,
hour,
70
like,
hour
with
game.
me
Yeah,
working a lot and doing other stuff, it's I would prefer to have like a 20-hour game. 15, 20 hours is good enough for me.
yeah.
That
That's
Assassin's
me too.
Creed game, I hear, is really long. Like, I had one of my friends trying to beat it before another game came out. He kept saying every time it was about to end, it's just like something happens and it goes on. It goes on. And that's a good thing. You pay 70, $60, whatever, and you
You
get your
got
money's worth.
a
It's
dollar
a
an
full
hour.
open world game. This
Yeah,
new game you talking about, they just announced. I hear this game is going back to the roots and it's going to be shorter. So
yeah.
it's
And
going to
I
be
don't
some
know
kind of
what,
service
huh?
game or
No, no. So they announced that they were doing like something called like Assassin's Creed. It was gonna be like a live service game, and I'm not sure if they still doing that or did that turn into this. You know what I mean? Because now this seemed like it's gonna be just like a regular old Assassin's Creed game.
they said it's going back to the roots though. What did that mean? The
So,
last first
so
Assassin's Creed
look,
game was short.
so I don't know what that means because the old Assassin's Creeds, it had a formula to it. Like they weren't open world per se. They were just kind of like a linear world. And you go into a city, you get up on this little perch thing, you do like this eye view, you locate your target, you go over there, you assassinate your target. All your missions was pretty much the same, right? That's just what you did. Only thing changed was like the setting. They might throw in a little hiccup here and there, but it was just like that for like the first up into Black Flag, I think maybe a little bit past. I don't know. I ain't played nothing past Black Flag. But these later ones like Odyssey and Origins and
These
this
games
last
is
one,
like Final
Valhalla.
Fantasy games.
Yeah, they're like open world games, and people say they're way different. They say if I ain't played in a while, like you wouldn't even recognize Assassin's Creed now if you played it. So I didn't play. Like I said, I ain't play any of the new ones.
The old Assassin's Creeds remind me of Zelda. Like you had to work your way up till you get the
Yeah,
outfit.
but
These
now
games you don't even get the outfit no more. They just got regular characters dressed regular sometime. And
yeah, now it's like they say it's like open world. You can go around and you can fight as a Viking and does Valhalla or whatever. Which I still might play Valhalla. Still might play Valhalla.
I
But
got a lot of those games on the PlayStation
I think
Plus. Like
some of
they
them on
just
Game Pass.
Origins and then on some of them on Game Pass.
Yeah,
It is better to play some of them on Game Pass because they're enhanced, I think, or something like that.
yeah.
Or
So I haven't played in one a long time. So I don't know if they mean by go back to the roots by like it's gonna be like a more linear, not open world. You go into the town, you get your target, you kill, more of a assassin type thing, you
you
know what I
walk with
mean?
the crowd and used to blend
Yeah, it
and
used to blend and all that. Yeah, you have to use it was like a stealth game, you know what I mean? So I don't know if it's gonna be like more of that instead of like these big long journeys across, like I think
I
Odyssey was
don't
like you
mind
fought
that.
all the
I
Greek
don't I
gods
don't
and stuff.
mind either way. They're pretty good. Like it's about your lifestyle. If you got
Yeah.
time, and if you want to get your money's worth, And to me, it depends on what you like. If it's like for instance, like the last Batman game was open world. I ran through that game.
Yeah.
Saints Row I run through. If you're not investing in like the Assassin's Creed world, you might get it and drift off a little bit. Like I get them and drift off a little. Like I play them. Oh, this is fun, and
Yeah.
kind of start playing something else. It's like it's too much. You spend $70, $60, and I keep saying that, but the thing about Assassin's Creed, if you wait like a couple, like maybe a month or so, these games
Yeah,
go
it's
down
gonna be
so
on
quick.
sale. Yeah.
The $20,
They
like
go
30, like
quick too. They don't be wasting
Ubisoft
no
do
time.
not never pay full
Man,
price for Ubisoft game.
if
I'm
it
not
come
hating
out
on Ubisoft, but
if
they
it
go
come
down
out
in
in
price pretty fast.
if it come out in October, Black Friday, it's gonna be $30,
Every
$25. Yeah.
Assassin's Creed has been
Yeah.
on sale for Black Friday.
Yep.
Everyone.
So yeah, you can wait it out. Yeah. I never, like I say, I ain't played in a long time, but even Valhalla, I think I got Valhalla on like a buy one get one or something, or buy two get one
The
or
new
something like
one,
that.
well, the older one, Origins got a next gen update, and everybody was playing that, and they say that's one of the better ones.
Yeah.
Next gen update, they say look like Valhalla with Origins. So I
Yeah.
got it on PlayStation with the Plus, but I haven't got into it because it's so big. Like the game is big.
Yeah.
Like it
So
take me a while to beat these games because like I play them and then I play something online a little bit. So I'll just
yeah.
but they're good games though. Highly recommend though. Highly recommend it.
So I think this one's gonna be like kind of like take place in Arabia or something, Saudi Arabia maybe back in the day. They gave the year, but I don't remember what it was.
A lot of
But
people said it was gonna be China, and nope.
yeah, I think they had one in China, but it's like on it was on like I want to say
Handheld,
it was
I
on the
think
PlayStation
PSP or
handheld,
yeah.
the Vita or something.
They
So
had another one in Japan. I think it was called Ghost of Tsushima.
yeah,
That
yeah,
game was an Assassin's Creed game, basically, though. If you feel
Ghost
like
of
Assassin's
Tsushima.
Creed. When I was playing that game, I
I
was like,
still ain't
man,
played it,
you
man. I
got a
need to
grappling
play it.
hook? Oh yeah, this is like Assassin's Creed. The fighting, the fighting is a little bit more detailed though.
Yeah, definitely
I
gonna
haven't
take
played
place.
Origins and Valhalla. I hear their fighting systems are pretty deep. I
Yeah,
don't know. Like I gotta get caught up on my games because I'll be wanting to play them. Like I'll look at somebody play them for hours and they look fun. I'll sit back and lay down and chill and just watch somebody on stream play it. So
yeah. I just don't have time, man. Like I wish I can. If I start playing something like that, then I'm gonna. I like to play till I beat it. You know what I mean? But that means I don't play nothing else. So and it takes. I mean, look, Red Dead Redemption took me 2 years to beat that game. You know what I mean?
I still ain't beat Breath of the Wild yet.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like it take years. So anyway, so
I'm
that's
there. I'm
it's supposed to
there. I
take
just ain't
place
beat
in
it.
it's gonna be Middle Eastern theme, take place in the Middle East. So we'll see what it is. I think they skip a year now, right? They don't come out every year. They used to come out every year, but I think they skip a year now with Assassin's Creeds. So I guess we'll be looking for that around 2024, 2023, somewhere up in there or whatever. But anyway, man, that's all the news I got today. You got anything else to add?
One game is on my radar. I've been looking at is Sonic Frontiers.
Sonic Frontiers. I was gonna skip this, but you keep talking about it. So what you got?
Game looks really really good.
Okay.
It it,
Does it
it
look like
gives me it
Sonic
gives
Mario
me
Odyssey?
it gives me Odyssey feeling or Odyssey like Odyssey and Mario, no, not Mario Odyssey vibes. And I'm trying to think of the other one, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 on the Dreamcast.
Okay.
They a lot of Sonic games are like they're kind of like off a little bit, and like I noticed the 2D ones are a lot better, but the good days, the glory days of Sonic when he was like 3D was the Dreamcast days.
Yeah.
And this game got a lot of those vibes to me. The way they've been showing it, and they've been showing you a lot. Like they know some of the 3D games been kind of bad a little bit. They know that. So that's why to me it seems like they're going out their way to show you more. And I gotta admit, like the more I've been seeing it, man, it's like I've been buying into it, man.
Okay. All right, man. I might check it out. And if I do get it, it'll be on Switch probably.
I
I think
wouldn't buy it on Switch. I
I don't know.
I
I'll look at the
seen it.
Switch
I
review.
seen it at a convention, and they was live streaming it, and like the Switch version was building like why I wasn't like why he was running and stuff like that. So I will wait and see what the reviews say what the Switch port runs.
Yeah.
You know, it's all this
It just
game.
seems like a good Switch game. Games like that always seem like good handheld.
If
Like
it
when you can,
runs good on
yeah,
Switch, then yeah, you know, I'm keeping my eye on it too. Trust me.
yeah.
If they say the game runs good
Is
across
it?
every platform,
Hold on, wait though. Is it coming to Game Pass though?
yeah,
That's the first
you
thing I
know.
check. Any game come out? Is it on? It's on PlayStation Plus or Game Pass?
One more game I want to talk about real quick. Not just mention really. I want to get your opinion on it. I know you like Resident Evil, right?
Yeah,
What you think about this new Resident Evil Village coming out in third person? Got a third person mode.
it's about time, and that's what I think about it. Resident Evil originally was third person. I don't know why we getting into changing the formula, and I
A lot of people like
so
this formula though. With the last one, not Village, but the last one, they like that first person though.
yeah, I
Kind of
know,
brought more
but
life.
if
I
you
guess
know,
like it took a
so
chance like God of War did. Like the old God
yeah,
of Wars was like, you know, and then the new ones came out with the over the shoulder view. So, you
yeah,
know, Resident Evil did the same thing. They like, you know what? We tried in first person. And I was kind of like, I'm not big on Resident Evil, but I keep up with it. I was
yeah.
like, first person is kind of weird. But then I seen the reviews and people
It
loving
was
it.
Village. I had Village, and I played like half of it. Village was good. I'm just now getting the first person stuff like in the last like maybe 2 years. I never was a first person, still not a first person shooter person. I wish I did play first person shooters because like everybody I work with's on Call of Duty, you on Call of Duty. You know, I would love to be a part of a clan and have fun, but I just not into those games like that. I don't like first person mode that much,
The
but
game that
I'm
feels
trying to get
more
into it.
less first person, I would say you would probably like more is Battlefield. Battlefield feels more like a it lets you do more in first
Yeah.
person than a lot of other games do. And like that game's been
So,
pretty
but
it's been getting this like its flow back.
yeah, but so when I seen Resident Evil go to first person, I was like, man, okay.
Here go another game,
Yeah.
another shooter.
Yeah. So I went ahead, I played Biohazard. I think that was the first one that was in first person. It was okay. Village, I enjoy Village being in first person, but when they said they were doing a third person, I was like, okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's the way it should have been. So
It
I
gives
don't.
me Resident Evil 4 vibes when I seen
Yeah.
it in third person.
So I might replay that in third person just to check it out. You know what I mean? Because I do like some third person stuff. So I probably will check it out, and I am happy that y'all are giving that. I believe I'm a strong believer in this, and this might be, it might be controversial, or whatever. But I believe Cyberpunk would have been saved by third person. I just believe that if Cyberpunk was a third person game, I believe it'd have been a lot better. I'm not saying Cyberpunk's even bad, because I mean I'm still gonna go back and beat Cyberpunk. I'm a little ways through it because I really like the game. After they fixed all the stuff, I don't, it's all fixed up now. But
Yeah, I played it last week.
yeah,
It looks good on
yeah, I
PlayStation
know.
5.
I just it runs good and looks very good for PlayStation. And but I just believe, man, in third person that would be the game, man. It would be like GTA, only futuristic, better weapons and stuff. I don't know. That's the way I feel. I wish they would do a third person to Cyberpunk. I don't know. But
I don't
anyways,
know.
so yeah,
Eh,
to
it
sum up
might.
what you
I'm
asked,
a third person more than first. I grew up playing Tomb Raider and stuff like that. Tomb
it's
Raider,
just something I can
Splinter Cell.
for me, I can operate better if I see my guy and there's like a cover mode and stuff. Like, I don't know, I
They
just play
all feel the
better.
same. They be
Yeah.
and the gun be moving and shaking.
Yeah, yeah. And like I can't tell if I'm in cover or not in cover. Like I don't
It
know what's
depends
gonna.
though on some of the real shooter games like made for story. I think like Cyberpunk feels good. Wolfenstein, those games are made like
Yeah.
certain games like are made for that. Like
But like yeah, like
Metroid.
Doom. Like Doom.
Yeah,
Doom's made for first person. Like
yeah.
that, just the rock, the music, and you know what I mean, fast pace and all that. But like if I don't know. I always felt like if I'm in war, like a Call of Duty, I want third person. I want to know that I'm actually stooping down behind this pile of rubble, so you can't shoot me. You know what I mean? Like instead of assuming I'm scoot, I don't know. You think you in cover, and you getting shot. So I don't know.
It's funny though because they're testing the first person mode out in Fortnite, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I already don't like
Did
Fortnite.
you read
So
about that?
Yeah, I had seen
It
this
says in
before. Yeah,
first person mode out, and
yeah.
I'm thinking like, why?
I mean, even GTA had an option. You could switch, switch your camera to first person, which is just
GTA was kind of bad at first because
mm,
it was on 30 frames. But a
yeah.
lot of people were saying the first person mode it feels a lot better because it's 60.
Man, how could you
But to
play
me,
that
that
game like
game
that,
is
man?
made for third person.
Yeah, I don't know how you could play GTA in first person. That's crazy.
I
But
play certain games in first person and like they give you the option.
yeah,
And GTA is one of those games I play when I'm playing story. I play first person in the car. I
yeah.
like
That's
the
different.
car.
Driving's different. Yeah,
Yeah, I like the car first person, but then when I'm out shooting,
yeah,
like like when I play PUBG, I'm in first person or third person mode.
yeah.
And then when I see people or when I'm about to engage the people, I go to first person. On that game, you could switch. So, but a lot of these games they fix them on PC. Like I think they have mods for Cyberpunk in
Oh
first
yeah,
person.
yeah. They do. They always have mods on PC. Yeah.
Yeah, so PC always they fix that and it helps. It helps because it's successful,
You know
and
what? I
then
think I got
developers see
Cyberpunk for PC. I might go check that out. See if I can get the.
yeah, and then when the developer is inspired by it because they see so many people using it, they, oh, you know what? We're gonna put that in third person. People like that, so
Yeah.
Cyberpunk might do it. They
Man,
could
that'd
do
be great,
it.
man. I would definitely go finish Cyberpunk, but that's the only thing kind of hold me back from finishing it is like I just that first person just aggravates me sometimes, especially when I'm in a gunfight. It's just like, man, look, if I want to play Call of Duty, I'll go play Call of Duty. Just show me the dude. Like I just want to see him. You know what I mean? I don't,
Yeah.
But anyway, man, we'll go ahead and wrap it up there. We've been going on a little long, so all
Before we
right.
go,
Oh, go
I
ahead.
want to we probably talk about it more next week. But are you excited for this NBA? I know you're a Jordan person. You're a
What?
Jordan person, and
2K?
NBA come out September 9th.
What? 2K?
Yeah, 2K. Come out the 9th. That's
Man, I
something.
start.
So 6 more days. Are
Man,
you
I
hyped
ain't
for
bought.
that? Or are you buying it?
No,
Or
no. I haven't bought a 2K.
you're
So
not a
thanks.
Jordan person, man? Like I
So
remember you back in the day, man. You used to
oh,
love the
I'm a
shoes,
big
man.
oh I'm a big Jordan person, but thanks to Game Pass, I haven't bought a 2K
You
because
know what's
three
crazy? 2K
like
is one
three
of those
months.
games. It's gonna come to Game
Yeah,
Pass.
like 3 months after it come out, it's on Game Pass. So and I don't play online with nobody or nothing. So I mean, I can wait. I'm
I'm
good.
surprised that you don't play online with 2K.
No, I don't. I'm not competitive. I know
It,
you would think though how competitive I used to be at like fighting games and sports games back in the day. I don't play
we used to go
online.
at it.
Yeah.
We used to go at it, man. I used to leave your house sometime, man. Like man, I'm gonna beat his ass in Street Fighter.
Yeah,
He
but I
got me
don't
on Street
play.
Fighter. I'm gonna get him back when I come over next week.
But I don't
I
play.
gotta
I don't
get
get
you in some
online and
games,
play.
man. I gotta get you in some games, man.
Yeah, I know. I need to. I guess I do need to expand my online presence, but
I
I don't
tell
know,
you one
man.
thing before I know you're looking to end this episode, the Audio Oddity podcast. We gonna get. I don't know how big the show is yet, but we gonna get a game night. We got to get a game night. Not saying next week, next month. We gonna talk about it and we gonna announce it.
All
We got to
right.
do a game night at some point
I got
where
man. We have a
this is
Twitch
a gaming
channel.
show.
We do
It's
got
a
a
gaming
Twitch channel
show.
out here. Yeah, we got a Twitch channel already set up. So
Yeah.
yeah, we could
It's
do
a
some. We
gaming
could do
show.
some.
This is a gaming podcast. We gonna work on that in 2022 or 23. We're
All
gonna
right.
work on it. I ain't
All
gonna say
right.
this
Game
year.
night.
I'm gonna be realistic.
Realistic. Like,
But
it ain't gonna happen next week.
so
All
if we
right.
can get engaged with some of the viewers, that's the way to get with the viewers. We can do game night, and yeah, we gonna talk about that next year.
All right, man. All right. Hey, we're gonna have a meeting. We'll have a
We might be
brainstorm
able to
meeting.
debut. We might be able to debut the episode with Street Fighter, one of your favorite games.
Yeah, man.
Whenever that game coming out.
Man. I haven't even fell off. I didn't even fell off Street Fighter. I haven't really been into a Street Fighter since
When I used to
like.
think about gaming back in the day, you was Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, I
That
was
was
big
your
time.
thing. I was
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat. You was Street Fighter.
I was a big Street Fighter fan, man. And I play with the kids every now and then, but I ain't nothing like I used to be. But I need to get back into it. We'll work on that. We're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on.
Work on the YouTube show.
Yep.
Just started the YouTube show. We're gonna work on the gaming night. The
Yep.
gaming night. At least maybe 2 times a month or something like that. Or
Yeah. Yeah. We'll work on it, man.
but
We'll
if you
get there. We're
listening
gonna
to
get
this
there.
video, if you listening to the podcast, let us know in the chat. What do you think about gaming nights? Let us know. I started looking at the chat or the comments. I don't be looking at comments a lot, so I'm starting looking at the comments since it is on YouTube. So let us know. If you listening to this episode, if you are you interested in doing game nights, and let us know what system you on, what games you like to play.
Yeah,
And
because I
we'll
think
talk
we
about it.
both got everything, right? You got a PlayStation,
Everything. I
Xbox,
got
and
everything but PC. I
Switch.
don't game on PC, but I
Yeah,
do got a PC, but I don't
I
game
got a
on it.
PC too. So I got everything. So yeah, man, yeah. I know a couple people that would be interested in that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't forget, you gotta look at the you gotta talk in the comments too. People do comment
I
sometimes,
know.
so
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
let us know what system you got and what games you be interested in playing with us.
All right. All right. With that said, man, we'll holler at everybody next week and be well.